Arana versus Jaina.
What is going on, everybody? Today,
I am determined to win.
we're playing some Soul Demon Hunter. They have had a bit of adjustment to the deck. They've added Penflinger, and if you really want to go in with the Penflingers, you can add Cobalt Spellkin. We didn't do that. We kept Glaive on Adept. I would not recommend adding Altruist the Outcast. I think that is a little clunky. But because it's the almost nerf time, a lot of people are playing Mage. So we're kind of hard targeting Mage, because I really don't like playing against Mage. If you've seen any of the Cyclone Mage videos, you know that I am not very good with that deck. And just having random nonsense happen to you that just kills you doesn't feel very good. So let's see if we can scam a few wins off some Mages. Against Paladin, we're probably not going to do so well, but that's okay. So they did nothing on turn 1, we're just going to Hero Power, hit face, and pass. I am actually in a new setup too, that's kind of why there's no camera. The lighting in here is not very good. Not that it was very good in the other place I was recording, but maybe that's something we'll work on in here. And I think it might have better sound in here. I don't know until I play it back, because it's more closed off. So we'll see. If this person, Hope, could kindly take their turn. There we go. This is Highlander. It's a different kind of mage than I was expecting. I think we're good here. I think we're still pretty favored here. Do we want to cycle? Let's get Soul Fragments in our deck because we have the 5/5. And we can use this for late game burst if we need to. But I like that play. I like having the option to do this on 5 if we want to. We are drawing next turn anyways. Just took a drink of my coffee and it was cold. Ugh. The worst. It's been sitting around for too long. So let's do this. So there's one Soul Fragment out of the deck, unfortunately. Maybe we'll draw the weapon before this. We get this Lapidary online. We have another Soul Shear in our hands, so we can push that a little bit.
That's okay, take your time.
Okay, Malagos. Do we really care about a 2-attack minion? I think the answer is usually no. Skull Dueling is good. The unfortunate part is we won't be able to get into the outcast spot for a while. So let's hit him with a Hey Loser. We can buff our own attack and draw a card.
It wasn't me.
We could Wand Maker. I don't think we necessarily want or need to. We can just push 5 more damage.
For Outland.
I think as long as we're consistently pushing damage right now, we're in a pretty good spot. It is unfortunate that this skull is not going to be over to the left for a time. So the other option is if they go kind of wide, we can clear their board probably with the Soul Shear and the Soul Shatter Mystic. We can even Penfling that turn too if we want to. No, I don't know what we have just 1 under with the mana. Okay. That actually is kind of scary, but I don't think it's super scary. We could take it on the 5/5, which I think is probably good. Actually, what we can do here is we can go Hey Loser. We can Soul Shear this. We can Coin. And then take their threats off board. And still have Soul Fragments in the deck and move this skull over. I think that was good. I think they are going to have... That was one of their big, more threatening turns. And doing it that way, I think, took care of it quite a bit. Samaya, it's okay. Rush, probably Divine Shield. Yeah. So I don't think we care about that. I think we're just going to go face. And I think we're going to go face with a lifesteal weapon.
You don't pick the ones.
Generate a 1-cost spell. Twin Slice is really good. Let's start stacking up some damage on them. Mages do not like being hit in the face. So next turn we can go 7, 9 plus this. And they're down pretty far. Unfortunately, we don't really have much of a closer after that. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's kind of good. That's really good for him to get. Blade Dance would be ideal here. That's a Blade Dance. So we will clear everything but the Alabaster, which I think is fine.
Such
Again,
a beautiful sheep.
our goal is to push damage and keep them from doing too much. A 6 mana minion, 6 attack minion doesn't threaten us too much. And they can't do anything with the card we just drew. And they have to kill this. So they will probably get one card they can use off of the Alabaster. Blade Dance is not one of them. That's fine. It'd be really great if it didn't kill my 5-1, but very likely to kill the 5-1. We're just going to keep pushing damage as we can. And they're going to get a Twin Slice. Okay. So let's see. We have 4. We have 8. Do we have lethal? 1. So there's 8 mana here. Because it goes 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we go... Oh, this is only a second slice, so no, we don't have lethal. Still, we send this here. Let's add a 1-cost spell to our hand first. Also, not first. Can throw this down. It's not exactly the one I wanted. Can send that there. Do it again. I mean, they can Blade Dance now, right? But they have to kill me this turn or get out of range of 4, 5, 7, 9. So I have to heal for 5 this turn. And clear my board. Which they can do with the Blade Dances and Twin Slice they got.
We're gonna have some fun.
Reno does not heal them to above 5. So I think we're gonna get there. That was pretty good. So we'll go... Hey, loser. Second Slice. You can actually do it with Penflinger, so let's do it with Penflinger.
You win.
Yeah. We could have hit him and then gone, hey, loser again. That was pretty good. Top 2K. Against a Warlock. Huh. So, I definitely always underestimate Warlocks.
I am determined.
And I don't want to do that again. So, what are we keeping here? I think we're going to keep the 1 Wand Maker and that's it. Let's keep a Twin Slice. If this is Zoo, I think we want to be able to get rid of it. If it's not Quest, they didn't keep the left card. And that Soul Shard Mystic is not going to be able to be used on turn 3 unless we draw a Soul Fragment card. So it's not Quest, it might be Galakron. So this is definitely Zoo. If that is Zoo, I played a lot of Zoo in my day. I don't really think we need to contest a 1-1.
You don't pick the ones.
And if you are doing... I mean, this is good on turn 5, but so is this. I think if you play Dark Lair, which I don't know if they do because it got nerfed, you don't want to... I don't know, this doesn't look like Zoo, because Zoo would do something, right? I don't know. Handlock? Could be Handlock. Which I think we're kind of favored against, admittedly. So let's draw the skull. It'll get over to that side of our hand eventually. Because we are going to play most of the cards in our hand. And we can just take it off board without putting our face at it. Not that 1 damage is a big deal, but we have the ability not to, so why not? So what I was saying with the Dark Lair thing, if Dark Lair is in this deck, if this is a Zoo deck, and that's all if, right? Like, it's not guaranteed. Then you don't want to play... You don't want to tap that turn. We're just going to play the weapon here and go face. Because... you want to have an activation for the Dark Lair. It's a combo aggro deck. Now, Dark Lair 2, if you play... What's it called on 1? Tour Guide. Then... Okay, so it's Galakron. That's good to know. I have words, and I don't know how to use them. If you have Dark Lair, which this deck doesn't have on 1, then you can activate Dark Lair on 2 for 0 mana. That's what I was trying to say. Holy crap. So, we can go this, clear their board. It's a bunch of 1-1s. Can also glaive bound this turn, but it gets killed by all the 1-1s. So I think that this going here is probably best.
I know there's a way.
Then we can't kill this with the Penflinger, unfortunately. So we'll save the second slice. And we'll play our own Spiritual. We would have just wasted a Twin Slice. If we had 1 more mana, we could have gone Penflinger hit, Twin Slice 1, hit, second slice, ping, and go face for 8, which would have been really good.
I will act as your skin.
Okay. So now what we can do is tap. Well, we should do it this way, right? We tap here, do this, and now I want to take these off of the board because I don't want them to sack pack. Then next turn, depending on what survives, we can go Twin Slice, Skull, or Twin Slice, go face with that into a 2-attack weapon. They don't need more taunts, do they? I mean, they have Life Void Drinker, but I don't know if Galakron Warlock wants to run the rewards, because the rewards really aren't terribly good, admittedly.
I wonder if...
Abyssal Summoner could be a card they're running, but they just tapped, so it can't be that. That's fine. So we could value trade that. We could Soul Shear it. I think, though, we want to do the Skull turn. Skull's just good. That's unfortunate, because that means my card's not going to get discounted. It's already costs 2 anyways, so it's fine. Another Glaive Bound's really good. So we will do... Just do a little value trade here. Or we can push 6 and get them down to 12. Next turn we can push 4, 6, 8. It's not lethal there. Even with Penflinger, I don't think it's lethal. Let's just take it off board so it doesn't have a place to go. And then we can hit him for 3. We're still in a good spot. We have ways to get rid of things too. And we have another skull we could potentially do next turn as well. Galakron does suck, but we do have at least 5 damage to clear. Netherwing's fine. So let's see, we got 2, 4, 8. Kind of like going Penflinger, draw, Penflinger, and then this, swing face, push 4 more. I keep that Penflinger though. Sometimes it messes me up because I think I want to use 1 more mana. I want to use that 1 last mana, but I can't because I don't have that 1 more mana. We're not out of the woods yet. They're running dragons, so Moarg Artificer and Nether Breath are cards that exist. So are Zephyrs and Alexstrasza, but they can't play Alexstrasza this turn. Okay, so they're going to heal for 16. Which sucks. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but I mean, we have this. We have Lapidary.
Such a beautiful shield.
We don't need to. We can just Blade Dance this turn.
You're fast. You're fast.
And then we can do another Wand Maker, so they can't heal anymore. And we still have another Lapidary, a Marrow Slicer, and cards in our deck. I don't think you want to underestimate Galakron Warlock, though. They have some pretty good healing range. And they have a lot of value. How many cards are in the deck? There's 14 to our 18, so they have drawn up quite a bit, but I think it's been through Life Tap and not through Veiled Worshipper. So that's probably... that's Plague of Flames, okay. I'd rather see a Plague of Flames than a Sacrificial Pact. But they could have a second one here. Or they could have Galakron in hand too. So I think the sooner we close this game out, potentially the better. That's pretty good though. I'm going to play the pretty good card. And I want to make sure a lot of these stay alive. So what I'm going to do instead is tap that with Penflinger. Play a Demon Companion, which can go there. Actually, we can push 2 damage, right? So one can go here, and then one can go there, and that can go face. So they need to have a Plague of Flames to clear this. Dark Skies doesn't, I don't think. Okay, so they get a 5 attack claw and whatever demons they have. They got 1 pretty good demon, because this is going to deal 1 damage to all enemies after it gets attacked. No sack packs. Okay, so we can go, hey loser, tap, throw that into it, give it... Luckily this board isn't terribly scary.
I know there's a way.
Could draw. What are we hoping to get off the draw? Well, let's see. We got 1, 2. So it gets down to 4. It's down to 1. And we lose 2, but then we push 6, 8 damage. It's not enough.
I know there's a way.
Kane's Sun Fury might actually just be enough. So, yeah, so Kane is lethal. There we go.
Behind your servants. Are you still
Quickly, everything goes face. Come on.
found you?
There we got there. Whew. Animations and my own internet almost messed me up. That was a good skull.